Happy Puppy here, and I'm doing yet another cocktail. Welcome to the Halloween special one, where, of course, it is Cocktails and Mocktails. So it is Garuda Bloodletting. It being Halloween, if not close to it, at least where I am, well, that's typically supposed to be, spooky season. So Garuda would be worth it for that one. A blood mastering, just a bloody warfare in general. 3 skill sets named after something to do with blood. But this one, I'm just gonna, roll the B-roll footage here and show you. Okay, there's that. So, how am I going to make this? No shaker this time around, but one of the first things we will do is get your favorite glass, your preferred glass, and then I'm going to fancy it up with an ice sphere. Now, I believe it is 2 ounces of cherry juice. And as I always say, try to go for the 100% pure juices on this one. Unfortunately, the only pure cranberry juice I could find. Wrong order. Good thing I double checked that. Now, unfortunately, this is still rings true. Unfortunately, the only pure, 100% pure cherry juice I could find was tart cherry. All the other ones had a mix, we'll say, of either apple juice or some other. The ones I'm using don't have any extra sugar in it at all, so this is going to be tart. Quick warning in advance on that one. Then, so that was 2 ounces of cherry juice, and now we're going to go, we need to do 1.5 ounces of cranberry. Again, this isn't a sweetened cranberry, so I want just 100% pure cran. So this is already going to be very tart, but very good. Then I'm still gonna need this again. That works. So 2 of cherry juice. I got the Indian Summer. Apologies if you can't read that well, but this is unfortunately a tart cranberry juice. It's still really good. And then the only pure 100% pure cranberry juice I could find was ocean spray, no added sugar, unsweetened. So unfortunately, this cocktail is going to call for a lot of more than I would normally do for any sort of drink. But we need 1.5 of simple syrup. So 1.5 ounces. Here's my first ounce. my second ounce. Forgive my terrible technique, but we are going to stir this and get it all nice and mixed up. I can stir the ice, I can stir the drink. It's already got a really, really nice red color. Now, what I should have done is I should have went with my regular house ice, because it all looks more a little bit like Talon's. I got the oblong ice cube maker there. But I like fancy. Just out of habit, I prefer when I do anything with, oh wow, I did not think about that. Normally, as I was gonna say, anytime I'm making cocktails, I prefer an ice sphere or an ice cube. Just in general. Now, for the next part, what actually makes it a cocktail. Boom. We are doing 1 ounce of vodka. Vodka is a nice neutral one, so you won't really get any quote-unquote alcohol flavor. Since I personally do not enjoy the taste of alcohol, just about almost all my recipes, like all my cocktails, are going to be either light on the alcohol or not normally feature much of a burn. So do with that information as you will. Nice and typical force going on this. We are almost done. I might need to adjust and add more sugar. Now, normally, one of the things I would do is I would garnish this with real cherries, but unfortunately, I don't have any fresh cherries. When I went to go find some earlier today, none of the stores I visited had any. So, with this drink being so tart, we'll say, I decided to do something a little bit different. So, chocolate cherries as a garnish. And Garuda's Bloodletting cocktail is complete. This, when prototyping, when prototyping, I went through probably 2-3 different iterations, but they all, first I tried just with cherry, then I tried with the cranberry, just individually, tried them together, added sugar, added simple syrup. Eventually I was able to, kind of wiggle some things around, and I got something that I actually enjoy. That is still a bit tart. Bit of a weird mouthfeel from having so much simple syrup. I'm actually going to add another half an ounce. I don't want to get rid of the tartness completely. Because I want that tartness there. There we go, much better. There we go. There we go. Okay, revised. 2 ounces of simple syrup. Oh, I don't have my pen on me. Can't write that down. Anyway, I'll hear it during editing. So, oh, I didn't say the all-important pinky part. That's alright. So, tasting notes. First and foremost, this is actually a pretty tart drink and so much simple syrup, but it's actually quite pleasant. The color is nice, deeper red. So this is, again, this would be a perfect Halloween. This is a perfect Halloween drink. Serve over ice. You can build this in glass. If you could find your juices that are not tart, I would recommend that. And once you do, what the hell? I put my phone on silent. Anyway, if you are to find some juices that are not tart, cut down on your sugar and your simple syrup. I am getting low. I'll be making my own anyway, but I just, oh look, ADHD there. Then you won't need as much sugar, probably nowhere near as much sugar. But because I got chocolate covered cherries, it'll go great with the drink. Actually, that's a fair combo. Not gonna lie. Going into what, the third? I greatly do appreciate it. I'm just gonna kill it. My body tried to, it wanted to go through the sneezing motion as I was trying to drink. Excuse me. That's staying in that editing. Editing me, don't cut that. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? I don't do very much in the way of quote-unquote editing. Whatever screw-ups you guys just get to see. I'm gonna be the brave boy. So, that was the alcoholic version. The non-alcoholic version is just as simple, just as easy. Once again, 2 ounces. Ooh, a little much. 2 ounces of cherry. Gotta double check that one. Ounce and a half. Ounce and a half. And I can't just bounce on the ice cube this time, but if this was sweetened already, like a sweet cranberry and a sweetened cherry, I would say probably a half ounce of simple syrup. But since this is everything's tart, we'll do 2 ounces at this point. Then garnish. Wow. Garuda's bloodletting. Again, I really, as I really like this one. It's definitely one of my more favorites. I love sweet tart things to begin with, so this is already right up my alley. You're gonna notice a theme here throughout all my drinks, unfortunately. But no alcohol. It's gonna taste basically exactly the same. You're not gonna get the taste. If I didn't get any taste previously from the vodka, but then again, I want lighter on. Ideally, if you were going to go to just purely for cocktail, I would actually use 2 ounces of vodka. But I'm also running pretty low. I'm nearly out, so I only went with 1 ounce. But 2 ounces, I would go for the actual cocktail. 1 to 2 ounces of vodka. It's 2 ounces of cherry. 1.5 ounces of cranberry. We'll say 2 ounces of simple syrup. Get it all into your glass on ice. Mix, garnish, and frankly, enjoy. Oh yeah, that's great. Anyway, happy Halloween, or happy spooky season. Uh, I did order some lapel mics. Just real quick housekeeping. I did order some lapel microphones. They didn't work out. I ordered a set. I returned the ones I ordered. They just did not work. The new ones coming in, I'm still debating if I got 2 different versions. I got a wireless one I'm really looking forward to try. And I got a wired version that I'm just going to plug straight into my phone with an adapter. And I'm going to use sound recording off that. That being said, come find me at Midwest Fur Fest. I am getting geared up to go back this year. I'm going to try. Last year I ended up having so much fun I just kind of forgot to keep recording all the different pictures, events going on. I'm going to try not to make that same mistake twice. So come find me at Midwest Fur Fest. I will be there. You can meet me in person or tell me to screw off in person. I don't care which one. Come find me, let's talk, let's meet, and let's more importantly have a good time. To all those in the Warframe community, thank you so much for putting up with me. If you find me in game, or if you see some weird atlas running around, probably me. And just have a good one. I'm going to leave off with more B-roll footage. Probably the same footage because I'm lazy. You guys have yourselves a very lovely, lovely day, night, evening. Shutting up now. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bark, bark. Woof, woof.